Adjusting the air cylinder sensor on the gripper. The machine's electrical power and the air supply need to be in an on status to perform this procedure. And therefore, this procedure must be done by qualified maintenance personnel only. Also, the e-stop cannot be pushed in at times as it turns off all the outputs from the PLC, thus not allowing the proper airflow to the air cylinders for proper sensor adjustment. Since the machine will be in an energized status, the number of personnel needed to perform this procedure is 1 qualified maintenance person and 1 person to observe that no other person or persons come up to the machine to try to, in any way, operate the machine. Step 1. Move the gripper to the very far end of the in-feed rail assembly. Push in an e-stop on the machine and open the access door on the end of the in-feed rail assembly. This will give you access to the sensor. Pull out the e-stop and touch the reset button. Now, using the touchscreen, go to Detailed Diagnostics on the Diagnostics ribbon. On the Clamps Diagnostics screen, touch Unclamp All Clamps. No one except the qualified maintenance person at this point can touch the screen or any control buttons, as it could cause a crush situation while the sensor is being adjusted. Using a small screwdriver, loosen the set screw on the sensor on the gripper air cylinder. Step 2. Move the sensor on the air cylinder forward, which is away from you, until the light just goes out on the sensor, and mark that spot. Now, move it backwards, which is toward you, until the light on the sensor goes on, then just goes off again, and mark that spot. Now move the sensor to a position between the two marks, splitting the difference between the marks. The indicator light on the sensor should go on. Tighten back up the set screw. Step 3. On the Clamps Diagnostic screen, press the clamp button for the gripper. The light on the sensor should turn off. If so, press the Unclamp button on the screen and push in an e-stop. Place a 2x4 in the gripper, pull out the e-stop, and touch the Reset button. Press the gripper clamp button on the screen again, and the light on the sensor should go off again. If so, the sensor on the air cylinder is set correctly. If not, push in an e-stop and readjust the sensor on the air cylinder slightly backward, which is toward you, until Step 3 is correct.